going to go ahead and get started. Thank you guys for being on tonight. I'm going to try to get everything done in about 30 minutes or less. That's actually absolute like the longest I'm going to try to take. So the goal tonight is that I'm just going to teach you guys a little bit more about skincare, not necessarily even our products. I'm going to tell you some of our products and ways that they can help you, but I really kind of want to just add some value to you and give you some reasons why. And so even if it's not our product, you might go somewhere and find if you don't love ours, that's okay. Um, but this is helping your consultant get on. We are trying something new right now, so we do appreciate your time and we hope that you guys are all staying warm and let's go have some fun. So here we are. So if you didn't tell us yet, tell us who invited you in the chat. And if you have any questions, post them in the chat. Rebecca and Nicole are manning the chat for me. And that way, if you guys have a question and I miss it, they'll throw that up there. So um, every day, we suggest that you, like in Mary Kay, or they suggest that you cleanse, tone, exfoliate. Oh, wait, what happened? And it pinned you, Nicole. I don't know why. All right, there we go. Okay. I was like, I don't know if you wanted
Sorry,
everybody
I
to see you, girl. You
think I
can.
hit
I don't
something.
care. All right, so cleanse, tone, exfoliate, brighten, and moisturize. And so we do have a couple different skincare lines that help with that. But cleaning your face, y'all, I mean, I'm not going to give you all the details, but just go Google and look up what happens if you don't take your makeup off. Essentially, if you're not taking your makeup off at night or cleaning your face, you're aging your face 2 weeks every single time you do that. And so, if you want to look more like your mama faster, your grandma, absolutely go for it. I mean, also, whether you like it or not, there's bed bugs and they might eat your eye makeup off. I mean, go Google it. It's really disgusting, y'all. But anyway, all that being said, moisturizing super important even if you have oily skin. I don't know if you guys realize like people with oily skin have less wrinkles. And I mean, I love my non-wrinkle skin, but I hate the oiliness. But I hear that I hear there are people who have dry skin and they probably hate the wrinkles. So, I mean, I'll deal with more oily skin, I guess. But you always want to be moisturized. You have to be using the right moisturizer. So that's super, super important. And then SPF, y'all. I don't have the pictures in front of me, but if you've ever been to a Mary Kay party, um, the age spots, the sunspots, and the wrinkles all come from the sun. So it's super important to be making sure that you are taking care of your face. And so tonight we're going to highlight a couple winter products super fast. All of these have a special deal tonight. All these next set of products, and then I'm gonna actually wash my face and show you guys how to do 7 minutes of makeup. Um, and then we'll be all done. So it'll be great. So okay, we have two different skincare lines that we are gonna highlight. We have our repair line. If you have more normal to dry skin and you want to reverse, or if you want to prevent aging, this is the travel size, y'all, because I got a lot of stuff in front of me. So this is our repair line, which is going to fix and prevent. And then we also have our miracle set, which means it's going to more prevent. It does fix a little bit, just not as much as this one. But they both have your cleanser, your moisturizer built in to this one, but they both have a day and a night cream, which is going to protect your face, has your SPF. And they also both come with the eye cream if you're interested. So these are on our specials deal tonight, the big size. So we'll check those out at the end. But okay, so as far as your winterizing your skin. All right, so we're going to start with our gel mask. Gel mask is one of my favorite products. I just got a new customer on it and she's been like bragging about it all over my Facebook. So it's been kind of fun. This one was introduced to me by my real good friend Carrie, and she said, after you fly, your skin is pretty dry from the recirculated air, and this puts the good hydration back in. She also used it on her stomach to get rid of her stretch marks when she was pregnant. And I just like the way it feels. So I put my night cream on, and after my night cream is on, I go ahead and I put this on. I go to sleep with both of them, and when I wake up the next morning, I wash it all off. So this our gel mask, super exciting. It's got 10 different moisturizing benefits. So even if you have oily skin, it's still good because it puts good hydration back in your skin. All right. Oh, I was supposed to be sharing the flyer. Hold on. Can y'all see the flyer? Okay, great. All right. So the second one is our nourishing oil, which in my family we fight over this one. You just put a couple of drops on your cuticles. You can use it in your hair. You can use it And your face lotion, your body lotion, you just put a couple drops. You can use it by itself. We use it as cuticle cream, like literally everything. Delisa calls this the Frank's hot sauce because she said you can put this on anything. And apparently that's something that people do. They put this on anything. So the nourishing oil lasts a really long time. The kids use it upstairs on their hair. So that's why we're always using that one. So, all right, next product, Extra Mario Night Cream, thick pink cream. Mary Kay's like oldest product. You put it on. We use it on our lips. If you've ever heard our story, it's kind of why I started Mary Kay. We have little tubes everywhere. All the kids use it on their lips. I literally had some in my pocket yesterday, and one of my old students was there with his mom. His little lips were so dry, and I said, "Girl, he needs this on his lips." So I handed it over to her, and she's like, "Okay." So she took it home with her to try it on his lips. And so this tube lasts forever because there's so much in it. It takes a really, really long time to get through this tube, but it's really meant for your elbows and your feet where you have like super dry skin. So that's Extra Mario Night Cream. Satin lips, which I'm gonna talk about and use at the same time. So I have this new red color on today. I don't know if really red's my color, but anyway, I'm using it anyway. Hold on, I use it on the wrong finger. So this is the scrub. So it's gonna take all the dead dry skin off your lips. And look, pull all the color off. So if you take the dead dry skin off your lips, they look hydrated. This is really good for kids. I made my kids go upstairs and do this with the littles today. And it's that lip set. Put the lip balm on, hydrate. It's non-addicting, like your Carmex and your Blistex and all that jazz. So super, super important. This is a like fan fave, y'all. Fan fave. I can't see the chat right now, so. Oh, perfect. Okay. Some friends. All right. So next, my new favorite product, Barrier Restore, which I actually did a live because I kind of burned my face this week, put mixing products you weren't supposed to mix, and it overdried my face and it got super, super red. But I was already using this. I feel like it got rid of the redness in my skin. But more importantly, it's helped the breakouts. I still get more of those under the skin breakouts, cystic acne, more or less, occasionally. And this has pretty much reduced it even more. So most people don't realize the older you get, the thinner your skin gets, and then you have dryness, redness, itchiness, breakouts, and so forth. And so this helps a lot with that. Moving right along, we have our satin hand set, which is our three-step process. It has a softener, which is going to soften your skin. It has a scrub, which you put right on top, and then you dry your hands, and it has a hand cream, and it comes in unscented and white tea and citrus. Those are super cool because if you live where we live in the South, I know some of our friends aren't here with us, but where we live, it's really good to use after seafood, but it's like getting a manicure, but it's at home. So you can use it. It lasts a really, really long time. So it's super helpful. And then we have our intense moisturizing cream. If you're super dry, added moisturizer. It's a jar. Scoop out exactly how much you need, and you're set. So those are our winter products. Just, I know that was like fast and furious, super fast, but if you want to try any of them, your consultant is going to hook you up. So in the comments, I want you to tell me which of those you want your consultant to let you try or get you more info on. So which of these, we have the gel mask, the nourishing oil, the extra moist night cream, our satin lip set, barrier restore, satin hands, intense moisturizing cream, time wise repair, which was the one that's going to fix and prevent, and then the miracle set, which is going to just more prevent, a little bit of fix. So in the comments, Sarah said barrier restore. So y'all make sure y'all are following along. And Melissa said satin hands. We have some favorite ones. And if you guys have any questions yet, go ahead and post that. So, all right, guys, we're going to get to washing my face. Look, I did a spa birthday party yesterday and got one of these cute spa headbands. So, isn't it me? Like, aren't I cute? So, I was like, oh, perfect. I'm about to start these online parties. I'll use it. Okay. So, first up, while you guys finish, see some satin lips, time wise repair. I'm going to use our oil-free eye makeup remover. Y'all look. So easy. So stinking easy. And I want you to tell me, are you someone who goes to sleep without your makeup? Always, sometimes, or never? I am a never girl. I love my face to be clean. I cannot wait to wash my face. Look how fast that worked, Joe. One down. All right, so oil-free eye makeup remover. You're never supposed to actually use cleanser on your face, um, on your eye. Sorry, you're not supposed to use cleanser on your eyes because it's made for the rest of your face. All right, so this is our micellar water, which is like pre-cleaning. So, you know, you sweep or vacuum before you mop? That's what this does. Sweeps or vacuums the makeup and dirt off your face before you mop, aka cleansing. So, always, always, I love this, y'all. Never sleep with makeup. Oh, y'all make me so happy. My biggest thing is college girls. And I'm like, you're gonna look like your grandma. So, like, make sure you wash your face. Anybody have any questions yet? Rebecca, are there any questions I missed? All right, y'all, look at that. Can you see that? Look at all that makeup. All right, I'm gonna do my other eye. So easy, y'all. So easy. Okay, how many of you are makeup wearers? Always wear makeup, sometimes wear makeup, or never really wear makeup? Always, sometimes, never. I love makeup. Not because I feel like I need it. I don't feel like anybody needs makeup. I feel like it's fun, adds a level of confidence. So definitely at work, usually, sometimes. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do it in 7 minutes or less. So I'm like con- committed to this, okay, y'all? All right, so this is our foaming cleanser. Can't see Jen. Oh, because I still have that. Okay, I'll move it. Hold on.
You should be able to click. Can you see if you see her picture at the top? If you click that, her picture is going to be big and the Blizzard Beauty is going to be small.
Ah, see, I didn't know that, Nicole.
It's because I was stuck on the Blizzard Beauty too, so I knew how to help
It's
her.
okay. I was done anyway. I was giving him a second, and then I was switching anyway. So I'm glad she said that. All right, friends. So my face is all clean with my cold washcloth because you know it's cold outside. It was warm when I started, but it's not cold anymore. And we're doing good on time, y'all. All right, so we have some sometimes, mostly always, and loves it, some never always. Okay, so a little bit of everything. So I'm gonna dry my face so this goes faster. You have to wash your face in the morning, y'all. I know you think it's clean, but it's really not. So you have to absolutely wash your face. Okay, somebody clock me. Candace, it seems like a good job for you. I just scratched my face and made a bleed, y'all. Okay. All right. 7 minutes. We're gonna do this. Okay, so first up I have primer. We used to be taught like to put your moisturizer on the palm of your hand and do a dime size amount, but it's hard to track. So I use my index finger. So primer is gonna seal your face off. It's got a little bit of SPF in it. Goes on like a wax. It's gonna dry like a powder. Um, your makeup's gonna sit more on top. It's gonna stay on longer. And when you go to take it off, it's gonna be easier to come off. Okay. All right. Second, we have our CC cream, which one is one of my most popular sellers, especially people who aren't big makeup wearers. You have two ways you can, well, several ways you can put it on. Literally with your fingers, like I'm doing today. However, that's more lighter coverage. If you want more coverage, y'all, you're going to want to use a sponge, or if you want the most coverage from any foundation, doesn't matter the brand, you're going to want a brush. So this is very, very light, natural coverage. Okay. So I'm not done. Hold on. I see it's all sploshy. Like y'all be like, Jennifer, what are you doing? Okay. So again, I usually wear more full coverage foundation, y'all. Um, but this is my dash out the door look. So it's just gonna add some confidence. And usually when you feel better, you look better, you feel better. I know they did research on it years ago. And just if you feel good, you look good. So, all right. So that's first. I probably should have gotten a mirror. I don't have a mirror, so this will be fun. See that? Y'all, this is why we're trying this out. We're gonna see how it goes, okay? All right, so next we have our under eye corrector. This is how I like to put it on. Again, there's no right or wrong way to put it on. All right, so I put a, because y'all saw how little that was, okay? It goes a long way. So then I take my sponge and I just tap it in. And again, you can use your finger. You're not going to get quite as good a coverage. A lot of people ask me about putting my concealers on top, but I feel like if you put concealer first and then you put foundation, you might not need as much. And y'all see how that brightens that up? Whew. If y'all got some dark circles in your eyes, that's your new best friend, y'all. It's just good stuff. It's just really good. Okay. So I have two eyeshadows I'm going to try. If you guys haven't tried these yet, these replace our liquid eyeshadows and they go on so stinking easy. So it's a stick. You can do it a couple different ways. You can put it in your finger if you want. I usually put a little bit and then come back with my ring finger. You could also use a brush, I'm sure. But y'all, this is like my everyday. The only difference is instead of CC cream, I usually use the full coverage foundation. But I'm very lazy when it comes to makeup, but I like having it on because I think it's fun. It makes me feel better. So a little bit of both. So that was the Golden Sunrise. It's just like an iridescent color. And then this is the pink prism. That's what it's called. So I'm gonna put pink at the bottom. I don't know if you can see the difference. I have my background blurred and I think that that throws off the video a little bit, y'all. Sorry. Learning. All right. Have you guys tried this yet? Comment below if you've tried these eyeshadows yet. They're so stinking good, y'all. Okay, so that was two eyeshadows. Y'all saw how easy that was? And if you ever get it out here, you come back with this little sponge. You can tap that in. You're good to go. Okay, so a little bit of blush. Sorry, y'all, I forgot to grab blush. Blush brush. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys two little secrets. I have all my blushes right here. So you put a little bit blush, tap that in. Okay. If you are an autumn season, which I am, you can contour too. If you want to contour and you're not autumn, you can contour. You're just supposed to contour with something else. But y'all, that's the extent of my contour. One, two, a little bit up there. Okay. So if you're not autumn, you would do it more with like a pinky blush color, just different from your actual blush. And y'all, the liquid blushes, a lot of us still have them. That's usually my go-to. I used those last night for the little birthday party event that I did. And the girls like thought they were so fun because I just tap it on and I could rub it in real quick. So it made it super, super easy. So, all right, next we're going to put a little bit mascara. I usually use two different ones, but to save a little bit of time, I'm going to slap this on. Candace, let me know how I'm doing on time, sis. I feel like I have a few minutes left. I feel like I'm
Jennifer,
Yep.
somebody asked what was the first shimmer eyeshadow stick shade you used? I missed it.
Okay, Golden Sunrise. I put that one on all by itself every day. If I wear nothing, I leave it on. And if I wear powder eyeshadows, I put those on top. So like I use it as a primer. So regardless if I'm doing full makeup or not, I use that color.
You're at 5.5 minutes.
Yes, I'm so
Yes.
good because I'm so almost done. Okay, so that's mascara, y'all. I will tell you, I get mascara everywhere usually when I do it because I do a lot of layers. Today I'm just going to do one to save time. But if you mess up your mascara, you wait, let it dry, grab a Q-tip, and it should come right off. Our mascaras are water resistant. You don't want to use waterproof mascara every single day because it's made out of the same tar that they fix the streets with. And that's just hard on your little baby lashes. So this is not one of the things, y'all, but this is our translucent powder. So, oh, Lord. I saw that fly. All right, so we're gonna do this. All right, so a little bit coverage there. If you want no coverage, just get rid of the shiny translucent. If you want more coverage, use the colored one. So either or of those. All right, and last step, y'all, is finish and spray. Oh, and I need some gloss. Hold on. I had a red on before. Amy, you saw my cute sweatshirt? Candace, you saw my sweatshirt?
Did.
We bought these
I know
shopping
that-
together, y'all. All right.
And you're at 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
Look at me.
Yep.
And I stopped to talk.
I know.
I did good.
Pretty
Okay,
great.
yay. Okay, so that's 7 minutes, y'all. 7 minute face. So real quick, we use primer, we use CC cream, we use the under eye corrector, we use mascara, blush, lip gloss, and eyeshadows. So that's our 7. Okay. Last thing is I'm gonna tell you guys just a little bit about Mary Kay. You might feel like you'd rather go outside and get hit by a car. It's not that serious. But we like to tell people in case you're looking for some extra income, or your best friend is looking for some extra income, or your mom or your daughter or whoever. My dad told me to sign up to do Mary Kay, not because I wanted to do it, because he wanted the products. He needed somebody to sell it to him. We're still family owned. We also go by the European Union standard, y'all. The United States has 11 ingredients that they don't allow in cosmetics, which is why a lot of people start their own cosmetic lines. And Europe has like 1,300. So we choose to use those. And so our products are safe. Not all chemicals are bad. So they go through and ban the chemicals that are not supposed to be in our products. And so we make 50% of everything that we sell. So you can sell a little bit or a lot. You can also just save money on your products, which is what I plan to do. But then when I needed daycare money, I was able to work this business with my kids. So tomorrow, all the kids are going to be home because of the snowstorm, but I get to work from home. So there's no calling in, asking for off. We get to do that. And now, when I first started, I was a teacher, and I just worked Mary Kay a couple times a week. Within the first year, I earned a free Mary Kay car and replaced my teaching income just doing a couple parties a week, like consistently. And that was a huge, big game changer for me. So I did both jobs for about 3 years. And then ever since then, I've just been a work from home mom, and I do Mary Kay full time. And now we have 4 kids. And so it's going to be a fun day at our house tomorrow, but I get to work from home and it's beautiful. And so you can work a little bit or a lot. You don't have to add people to your team. And our company just restructured, and you can make 30 or 50%. So if you don't want to work a whole bunch, you can still just make 30%, and get your products at 30%. Or if you want to work a little bit more, you can get your products at 50%. So it's either or. So it's really kind of up to you. And so it's only $35 to get started, and you can save money or you can make money. It's really, really up to you. So, we do have specials tonight. We do appreciate you guys getting on. And so in the comments, real quick, I want you to tell me if you did join Mary Kay, and we're not going to pressure you. I promise you, I'm not begging anybody or, harassing anybody to sign up. But if you were to join and you could make, let's just say $500 a month, I want you to put in the chat what you would spend $500 a month on. Would you pay bills? Would you pay your car note? I know Nicole, her children ride horses, and horses apparently are very expensive. So like when she joined, she straight up was like, she said that Candace has an older daughter who's about to need a car. So she started Mary Kay to buy her daughter a car. So what would you go on vacation? Would you save it? Like what would you do if you had an extra $500 a month? And so that's going to be our last question tonight. Sarah said more vacationing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Carter told me she didn't want to go back to Disney World, y'all. She wanted to go stay in a hotel. Apparently they have hotels in Disney. All right. Spend on my grandkids. Invest in my event planning coordinating business. That's brilliant. Grandkids are cute, Lisa. I don't have any of those yet, but other people's kids are cute. Grandkids are cute. You get to send them back home after you spoil them. That's the fun part. So, yay. All right. So Brandy said play money. Groceries, 2 hungry grown boys. Girl, I got girls and I feel like they eat all day long. So I get it. I feel like kids just don't stop eating ever. So, all right. So what's going to happen now is your consultant is going to do a 3-way chat with your director who invited you on, them and you, just to follow up real quick, see what you guys thought about our new format. I know it was fast. So if it was too fast, let me know. If it was right on cue, let us know. She's going to show you the specials. She's going to have the flyer. She's going to send you. And then if you spend $50, you also get to pick 2 half-off items off of our January list. So there's a couple specials that we have tonight that we're offering. So we appreciate you guys getting on, and we're all done. And I literally actually finished early, 4 minutes early. I'm so stinking proud. So your consultant's going to want to know what your favorite product you heard about was, what you thought about the event in general, and then would you rather get hit by a car or do Mary Kay, or maybe you're interested in saving some money or you want some more info, we can give you that too. But thank you guys so much for getting on. If you were late or you missed something, I'm going to have a replay. So let your consultant know, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, friends.